Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. This is a famous quote by Winston Churchill. I have learned the meaning of this after two failed attempts in the prelims of UPSC CSAT 2020 and 21. Hello everyone and welcome back to Easy UPSC. तो इस वीडियो में आई एम गोना टॉक अबाउट द मिस्टेक्स जिनकी वजह से आई फेल टू क्वालिफाई इन द प्रीलिम्स ऑफ 2020 एंड 21 एंड ऑल्सो हाउ आई लर्न फ्रॉम माई मिस्टेक्स दैट हैज़ हेल्प्ड मी इन क्वालिफाइंग द प्रीलिम्स ऑफ 2023. So this was my third attempt and I could not clear the prelims in 2020. In 2020 I failed to clear the GS paper, although I scored pretty good marks in the CSAT paper, but my marks in the GS paper were very low. And in 2021 I failed to clear the CSAT paper. Okay, my marks were pretty bad. Then in 2022 I did not appear in the prelims. Actually I could not appear because क्योंकि मैं सब एग्ज़ाम्स स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के और बाकी सब कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्ज़ाम्स दे रहा था. तो ऑन द सेम डे मेरा ESIC MTS का टायर 2 का भी एग्ज़ाम था. सो आई कुड नॉट अपीयर इन द 2022 प्रीलिम्स. ओके, नाउ इन 2023 I scored more than 90 in the GS paper and approximately 78 in the CSAT paper. Approximately because कुछ आंसर कीज़ में 80 आ रहे हैं तो कुछ आंसर कीज़ में 75 आ रहे हैं. So that's why approximately 78. Okay. Now what mistakes did I commit earlier in my previous attempts? In 2020 पहले तो मैंने लेट डिसीजन लिया UPSC की तैयारी करने का. Okay. I think it was February and I took the decision to start preparing for UPSC also. Now as it was my first attempt and it was already very late, so I was very casual in my approach. क्योंकि मुझे लगा था कि जून में एग्ज़ाम है तो मेरा वैसे भी नहीं होगा. Okay, so I did not take the attempt very seriously. But on the same year, due to COVID, and the exam got postponed to October and I wasted my attempt. What I did was since the day I took the decision of preparing for the exam, I watched a lot of toppers video, and by taking into account the toppers advice, मैंने पहले दिन से ही मेंस की आंसर राइटिंग शुरू कर दी. ओके, विदाउट इवन नोइंग द कॉन्सेप्ट्स. मुझे खुद को पता नहीं था कि मैं क्या लिख रहा हूँ. I just wrote the answers. Okay, and I also prepared for the optional from the first day. So ये सिलसिला तो मेरा अगस्त तक चलता ही रहा. And after August I started preparing for prelims. Okay, and one thing also is that I scored so much in CSAT in this attempt because I was also preparing for the other exams, and उन सारे एग्ज़ाम्स में मैथ्स बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. So that's why I was pretty good at maths, and that's how I scored so much in CSAT. Okay. In 2021, while I was preparing, I was also preparing for the state civil service. I was preparing for WBCS, that is West Bengal Civil Service, and UPSC simultaneously. Now since maths is an important part in the WBCS, so I became overconfident. So while practicing for the West Bengal Civil Service, while practicing the maths for it, I thought that इससे ही CSAT कवर हो जाएगा. और पिछले साल मेरा जो इतना स्कोर आया था मैथ्स में CSAT पेपर में, so I could clear the CSAT paper easily. Okay, but due to that overconfidence, this time around I failed to qualify in the CSAT paper. Okay, now CSAT पेपर तो फेल हो ही गया, बट इस साल मैंने ऑप्शनल और मेंस का जो आंसर राइटिंग है उनको विद इन जून ख़त्म कर दिया था मेरा प्रिपरेशन. और जून के बाद मैंने सिर्फ प्रीलिम्स बेस्ड पढ़ाई की. ओके, बट अगेन फॉर द प्रीलिम्स दिस टाइम आई फोकस्ड मोर ऑन मॉक टेस्ट्स एंड लेस ऑन सिलेबस कवरिंग एंड प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस. what I did was I attempted I think around 90 mock tests, but what I did was after giving the mock tests I did not analyze them properly. मैं सिर्फ टेस्ट देता ही चला गया. I did not analyze my mistakes और ना ही मैंने खुद के नोट्स रिवाइज किए. ओके और उनके बाद जब मैंने प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करना शुरू किया, व्हाट आई डिड वाज आई सॉल्व्ड जस्ट 2 years ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस एंड दैट टू सुपरफिशियली. मैंने बस ऊपर ऊपर से क्वेश्चंस देखे, उनके आंसर्स देखे और कोई भी डीप एनालिसिस नहीं की. द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन एनालिसिस इज़ एन इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ द प्रिपरेशन फॉर द प्रीलिम्स. ओके एंड ऑल्सो फॉर द मेंस, and I did not do it. So all these factors combined, this led to my downfall in the prelims of 2021. Okay, now comes the 2023 prelims. In 2022 July, only 2022's July, I decided that I will dedicate 1 year solely to UPSC and I will have only one goal of clearing the UPSC. So in this 1 year I will not sit in any other exam. So I would also like to tell you here that friends, if you have the privilege and the chance, then please give 1 year of your life only to UPSC. Okay, because it deserves it. Please dedicate 1 year of your life only to UPSC if you are seriously aspiring for the exam and you have the privilege. Okay, because the exam deserves it. And this time I covered my basics along with my mains and optional within December. Okay, मैंने दिसंबर के अंदर ही मैंने अपने सारे बेसिक्स जो बुक्स है, बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स है, सबको क्लियर कर लिया था along with my mains and optional. Okay, फिर after December, from January I focused fully on my revision, previous year questions and CSAT. तो प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस को देख के मैंने अपने खुद के नोट्स बनाए, उन क्वेश्चंस को डीपली एनालाइज किया, खुद के नोट्स बनाए, उनको बार बार रिवाइज किया. ओके, दैट्स हाउ आई बिल्ड माय कंटेंट. ओके, माय दिस टाइम एक्चुअली 50% ऑफ माय नोट्स वर बेस्ड अराउंड द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन. ओके, और मोर देन 50%. मे बी someday I will show them to you, but that's how the previous year questions play an important role in your preparation. Okay, and also this time for CSAT I dedicated sufficient amount of time because मैं पिछली साल वाला गलती फिर से नहीं दोहराना चाहता था. So I dedicated sufficient amount of time to CSAT. इस बार मैंने अलग strategy ली थी that has helped me in clearing the CSAT. I also made another video on how I cleared the CSAT, what was my strategy, so you can check it out. And this year I did not focus on mock tests. Okay, I focused less on mock tests and more on revision. I think मैंने 5-6 ही mock tests दिए थे, but also I was scoring very low in the mock tests, so I decided to skip them. देखो यार, मॉक टेस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है एग्ज़ाम क्लियर करने के लिए. ओके, क्योंकि यूपीएससी का लेवल कोई भी मैच नहीं कर सकता. यू डोंट नो हाउ द क्वेश्चंस आर गोइंग टू बी इन द रियल एग्ज़ाम. सो इफ़ यू आर गेटिंग लो मार्क्स इन द मॉक टेस्ट, then please avoid the mock test because there is no point in lowering your confidence. Okay, you need to build up your confidence, you need to preserve your confidence actually for the D-day. Okay, for that deciding day. Okay, so those 3 hours that you are going to spend in the exam hall, those how you spend those 3 hours is going to decide your result, not the mock tests. So if you are scoring low on mock tests, then please avoid them. And that's what I did. I took less mock tests and I focused more on my revision. Okay, so in this way, by correcting my mistakes, by learning from my mistakes in the first 2 attempts, it has helped me in qualifying the prelims 2023. Okay, so friends, if you were also unsuccessful in 1 or more attempts, then please don't give up hope and just focus on the right process and trust yourself. You need to have the self confidence to clear the exam. Okay, even if you are not scoring very high on the in the mock tests, then please give up the mock tests and preserve your self-confidence. Okay, it is going to help you in the real exam. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for your support and see you later.